Alright, this is what we learned from picks and bans for game 1 of the gauntlet for the EULCS. It's Giants versus Rocket. So right now we're waiting on the last pick from Rocket. Looks like Fizz is going to be coming out. That's probably... No, well, I don't know. I don't like it, but it's coming out. So let's just jump right into this. We already know our two team comps right here. So damage versus effective HP. Who's got damage? Rocket's coming out with 3 threats, while Gambit, or not Gambit, Giants Gaming. Did I say Gambit before? I think I did. Giants Gambit. Wow, Giants Gaming is coming out with 2. Ooh, that's like a single threat. It's a single threat that can get zoned by a 0, but let's see. So they have shielding, they have some tanks. Trundle's probably going to be tank. Rocket doesn't really have too much tanks with their support Shen. That Shen's going to be quite the issue, I think, for Giants. I don't know if Giants has enough damage to really kill Rocket. So that's going to kind of be an issue. So I think Rocket is coming out ahead in this. It's particularly around that Shen. So whoever Tristana is like attacking, they can Shen ult. And hopefully in that time kill Tristana. But Tristana's going to be shielded, so their damage, Rocket's damage, is not very significant because of the Lulu shields and the peel from Trundle and Gragas and Thresh at the same time. So it's not a huge advantage for Rocket. It's pretty slight. It could be big. Like if Lulu's not there, and they have 2 carries. They have Azir and Sivir, Azir and Fizz, or just Sivir and Fizz. They're gonna have. I'm pretty sure they're gonna run into a lot of issues, and that could matter. Pressure. It's definitely on Rocket because of Azir. It always bugs me. I don't think. You really have to play Azir almost like you play him like a zoning mage, but sort of like an AD carry at the same time because you're using your auto attacks. So you just put down your soldiers where you want to zone. You can't really see. Maybe you can see the screen where the mouse is. No, they changed it. But you just put down the soldiers where you think Tristana is going to come from, and then you auto attack her before she auto attacks you. If she jumps in or something, you just ult, push them back, and the rest of your team deals with everyone else while you zone their carry. That's how he has to be used. I don't know if they're actually going to use him like that. They try to dive with them, but they can dive with them too since they also have Fizz, so they can go in and dive with a Azir onto the carry, and that could work too. 2 champions diving a Lulu protected carry is usually what you want, although Tristana can jump away. So carry versus control. So Azir has control, Sivir has protection, Fizz has somewhat control, Echo and Shen have a lot of control. That's not good for Giants. So almost everyone besides Sivir can sort of deal with Tristana or cause huge issues for Tristana, make her use her abilities and stuff to get out of the way. If that's the case, it's gonna really cause a problem. Whereas Giants, I mean, they can pair up everybody to sort of cause issues for the different carries of Rockets, but they're not going to be able to stop all of them. If Trundle tries to mess with Fizz, Trundle can't really. Well, he could put the wall up, or the pillars. Not really a wall. I'm gonna give Rocket a little bit more on this too. This is already looking very good for Rocket. Poke. Does Giants have poke? Not really. They have Lulu Qs. There's nothing long range. There's no gangplank barrels. It's basically Lulu Qs versus Sivir Qs. Gragas barrels. It's not a big deal. There's no sustain there, so maybe it could work if the teams don't actually fight, but it's not major. Pick potential. Giants definitely have some pick potential with Thresh. The Giants. Burst versus healing. I think Giants are okay because they nerfed Azir's burst a good amount. Sivir isn't necessarily that strong with burst. She has her Q. Fizz is pretty strong with burst, but Lulu and Thresh can kind of deal with that. So it's not going to be a major issue for Giants. And it's sort of the same with Rocket because they have Shen who can just ult, but it's only one person really dealing damage once Lulu falls off. So in the mid game, Lulu's going to be an issue, and she's probably going to sort of even it out through the early and mid. But later in the end of the game, it's only going to be Tristana. So there's a nice balance between the two champions. But this isn't major towards one side. It's a little bit easier for Rocket to maintain burst, maintain the burst shielding because Shen has a global versus Lulu who has to be there, and she might not be there. So maybe we can give a slight edge to Rocket in this, but I don't think it's anything significant enough. Split, triple versus single. Rocket had a big advantage here, and this is bad. So if Rocket gets ahead and Fizz gets the lead, you just send him into the lane. I guess Trundle could do the same, because Trundle can definitely be a huge issue, especially the top lane. The Warlock's pretty good, so that could definitely work. But yeah, I think Trundle can counter that. I'll change that. But damage, pressure, and carry control, Rocket are pretty strong in this. So if Rocket get an early lead, they're probably going to win it. Giants get an early lead, Rocket might be able to claw their way out of it, and that's kind of what we're mainly going to be focused on. But so it's definitely I want to say Rocket, but I don't even know how good these teams are going to be. Rocket for their team comp. If I had to say, Rocket has basically 3 more options here of winning than Giants got right now. So yeah, it'd be pretty hard for Giants to actually win this. Oh, and yeah, Rocket can fully engage on them too. And Giants even engage on the Giants can't even really engage on Rocket. Yeah, so we're getting Rocket. I'm confident it's like 70% Rocket win chance. So there we go.